Guys, Warrior here. I am back, and I'm recording these
Your orders,
basically
my
back to
lord.
back. These two episodes here for this week. May be able to get a third episode in. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take
Yes, my
this
lord.
guy out, and I'm gonna move him
We can
to
go no
there.
further, my lord. This
Place a
tower will keep
watchtower.
vigil over the lands.
All right. So, I wonder if
Your
there is a
orders, my lord.
force in those woods there. So, we're basically at 10 turns. So last turn we beat back their assault that they sent against us at Metriath, Dunlendings. And we also noticed that Angmar is getting a little uppity and looks like they might be trying to push against us. So
I am but
we
an
are
ally.
going to be busy pretty soon. Hopefully the Northern Dunedain can keep them at bay for a little longer, but we'll see. We're right here at the end turn, so let's end turn. Oh, whew. I had some. Oh, so I had some soup, some ramen noodle for lunch, and I put some red pepper in it. And apparently there was a piece of red pepper that was stuck to one of my teeth, and I just found it. Oh, caught me off guard. Anywho, so they just sent that force in the north back, which is good. We gotta figure out where this devastation's coming from. There has to be like one rebel somewhere in the trees, somewhere, that's causing devastation. They should be able to send that force back pretty easily. Okay. Obtain a trade agreement with the Ardenine. Okay, where are they? Whoa.
My lord.
They're all
Yes.
the way over here.
I shall continue
So
tomorrow.
I bet you they have that, and they're there. Whoa. Okay. We'll see what we can do there. Might be able to. We're a little in the red. They are assaulting. Let's see here. Devastation is going down. That's good. Alright, so they're no
Yes, my lord.
longer there. They'll be fine. So, what we need to do is stick
Your
you
orders, my
there.
lord.
Bring you
With
back.
honor.
Yes, my lord.
Bring you back.
Your orders,
Put my
my
most
lord.
expensive
By your
units.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Get some free
Your
upkeep.
orders, my lord.
As you wish.
Can I get
My
here?
lord.
Spy. You go over here.
I shall continue
Keep an eye out. Watch that
Impossible,
northeastern
my
corner.
lord.
That's where
Yes, my lord.
they like to come in that direction and right here. That's where they kind of trickle down from. Kind of right there. That little bow is where they come down from. Keep. Let's see here.
Yes, my lord.
How much can I push it?
Yes.
Are they getting free upkeep?
Your
Yes.
orders, my
That's
lord.
good.
Your
About
will,
these
my
guys.
lord. As you wish.
Alright, so he's not getting free upkeep, but everyone else is, and that should help my... Yep, that does.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so this force is going to march south.
With honor. Making camp here.
And then I'll bring up the reserves. Next time I'll bring up the bulk of these guys. And we're going to push with that army, and the army men I get here, south, and take Tharbad. And then push east and take that castle. And then that secures this border right here. Which is what I needed to do. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and turn. Not much I can do because I don't have any money. With Edded Wife taking on Gondor, I have them appeased right now, but they could turn on me eventually, so I'm going to have to eventually deal with them. And basically what I do is if they turn on Gondor, they're evil, and I eliminate them. So, but I do not want to fight a war with them right now. I need to secure the southern border, build up, wait for the barracks event, then push on Edded Wife, and secure basically everything west of that major river, and then push east. That would be the best, or push southeast. And hopefully, as I
We
keep the
stand vigil
Dunlendings
as
at
the
bay,
enemy surrounds us.
Ooh, okay. So they're mush. They have two forces that they've just sent out. It's probing forces to try and get in behind. Ooh, double door died. Can stands with Mordor. Okay, that's gonna make it harder on Gondor. Let me bring it up just a wee bit. Declared their allies. Ooh, they just declared their allies. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
Alright.
Orders.
You
Yes.
rally up.
We'll make camp.
Yes, my lord.
War has come.
Yes.
I must
Your
answer
orders,
the
my
bell.
lord.
Okay. I'm gonna attack
We
you.
shall engage.
Oh yeah, we can fight this pretty easily. When I don't want to auto-resolve
Muster
it
your
because I'll lose
courage,
a lot
men.
more troops
We
if I
march
don't
into
auto-resolve
battle.
this. Or, yeah. So, or I'll lose a lot more troops if I do auto-resolve this. Even though they have a bunch of melee units, they will butcher my troops and take way too many casualties, so we're gonna fight this manually. And there's only 4 of them, so it didn't take too long. Okay. In a reasonable amount. My power resides in my archers. So I need to let them sing. Where are they? Okay, so they're there. You guys go there. You 5, we're forming up right there, so we're gonna form there. I'll double time it. 2 times it so they can get in position. The Lending Pikes, those 2 units I need to shower with that unit in particular I need to shoot with as many arrows as I can get my hands on. You go there. You also fire at that pike unit. You in the center. Take up a position right there. And run. If I can cause enough damage, they will eventually come to me. Because these 3 units, not really a problem. This unit isn't really a problem, it's just a pike unit. So they're going to be better than everybody else. Oh, that's another Dwarven Traveler unit. So there's 2 Dwarven Traveler units. That's good. They're decent at melee as well. Some good shots in there. Times 2 it. It'll help make this battle, which is basically trying to do this with minimal casualties. And I hate when the AI does this. They'll send out probing forces everywhere, like 4 or 5 unit forces, to try and get behind you and attack weakened settlements. So, I get why they do it, but it normally allows the player to cut them off and exploit them. Whereas a actual human player would not let themselves, let that happen. Okay, so they're attacking there. What I want to do is flare out to the right. You 2 flare out to the left so you can fire down. You engage them. And these are just really bad. They're basically on par with the Britling militia. There we go. Tie him down. And let me do that one time. One time it. You go there. You engage the Axeman. You engage the Axeman. There we go. Come on, fire. Ooh, this is not going to end well for them. Especially since they're getting flanked in the back by lumbermen. Fire there. You keep up the fire. They're pressing forward, but getting shot point blank range with arrows. It's not very inducive to anyone's health.
If we continue
Come
like
on.
this, we will smash the enemy.
they are breaking. That's good. They're retreating. So what I need to do is pull fire on them. Retreating back. How are we doing over here? Doing fantastic, actually. You pull back. As I said, we will shred these guys. And these guys shouldn't even die for me. These Dunedain bodyguards are just that good. Oh, you don't. You too. I was in a little bit of trouble with my archers, but that's fine. You. Great. Shooting them in the back. Stop. Doing quite well. Doing some damage there. So they just broke. You continue firing at them. Move up to here. He's just chasing after them. That's fine. Well, no, I need him back to deal with this. How are these pikes doing? Some good close-up shots. The battle's pretty much over. I just need a rep killing these units. And the archers are doing most of the killing.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
So let's go over here. I like how sometimes when they charge, they'll send one single line of troops to engage, and then the rest will stay back here for a little bit before they fight. Come over here, they'll sweep in that direction. Are they rallying? Wait, one unit's rallying. They are rallying. Go deal with that. Pull around, pull around. Go there. How are we doing? Not great. I'm losing a lot of the militia, but that's fine. Militia. We're mainly just there to hold the line. Alright, you two hold fire. They're collapsing on their flank. Ooh, stuttering. Computer must be going a little too hot. Ooh, that's a little one. Okay.
This way.
Note to self, don't do back-to-back recordings. There we go. They are now retreating. You pull back. With a little stutter. I'm trying to eliminate this group. They should break, you would think anyways. That's just ended in a... Oof, that's bad. Okay. Hopefully we can crush these guys and cause them to break, and then send them to go handle the pikes, actually. I know what I can do. I can send him to handle the pikes. Go handle the pikes. How's it lagging like that?
The enemy army flees the field.
Where we at?
Pursue and run them down.
Okay. 24% killed, but I
Be
should get some of
awed
them back.
by the victory we have won here today.
So I'm just shy of 1,000 remaining, killed 578, they killed 258. I think we lost a lot to friendly fire. Yes, we did lose a lot to friendly fire, unfortunately. So, the Breland Militia, they're only really good for one purpose, and that's tying up their more elite units or better units, so that your better units can defeat their lesser units, and then you can kind of converge on them. So, that's really all they're for. And they're okay against cavalry. The Dunlendings aren't sending cavalry my way, they're sending low-tier spam my way, which is fine. And whenever I take them, I have the same culture as them. So, that's always nice. Alright.
Your orders, my lord.
So I have
Yes,
a force
my
over
lord.
here. Oh, we can't get that. Am I still? I'm still a fraction here. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You
Your will, my
nudge up.
lord.
Your orders, my lord.
And let's see what the Dunlendings do. 'Cause I'm curious. I'm gonna go in the red. Oof, 2000 in the red, yep. So they should attack. Let's see what
Yes,
they
my
have.
lord.
To battle.
Druid champions. Not armor piercing. Okay. Some cav. One ladder. Not really afraid of them. They have no missile units except for these are javelins. So I'll just have to cause a lot of missile troop damage and then if they win, we should be able to win this though. Especially with a ballista. If I can make it to where they just have to climb the walls, it'll be a cakewalk. So, alright.
Your orders, my
And I'll
lord.
move here.
With honor.
So even if they do take it, I can take it back next turn. No problem. Because I'll just smash apart their troops. Dunlin strikes back. And our counterattack is on. So that's the problem when auto resolves and you're fighting basically just a general. If the general doesn't die, they'll just keep retreating back and keep retreating back and keep retreating back, and you'll have to chase them and chase them and chase them down. So that's why when you have a small force, you need to just eliminating it, and then they'll have to bring up more troops. So that's why you fight some of those smaller battles and don't auto resolve, because then they'll survive it, and especially when you don't want them to survive. But if they've declared war there, that means the clans have had a wife. They're going to be pressing out Gondor, and this is going to be a very fun campaign.
Prime position
Blue
to launch
wizards
a
perish,
cowardly ambush if need be.
but they lost the Catnet of Khand. Chicken farm. There we go. Good news is I'm going into my own.
By your command.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so they added all their forces.
Your orders, my lord.
My
You
lord.
come down. I want you to come down that direction.
Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord.
So, what do I?
Your
Okay,
orders,
so I
my
can
lord.
combine them all.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my
Let's
lord.
see what happens.
We
5
shall
for 3.
engage.
If I face this in the field, this is a complete cakewalk. Nothing I'm afraid of. At all. So that's what we're going to do. Alright. Let me do just a little bit of house cleaning. So that's being built.
Speak to our
There.
dignitaries.
I need to get that training plaza up if I can. Alright. 975. Don't build anything there. Don't build anything there. Are you trying to build something? Nope. Hobbiton, you trying to build something? No, but something. I need that there. We tried to build something. Nothing. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Well, let's see this force off.
To battle.
So I do not want to command this army. I want them to come on in. And that's going to cause severe problems for the AI. And this is a captain, so I should be able to win out on morale alone. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 troops to hold the line. Plenty of archers. They have none.
We attack.
Let us begin. The relief of Metriath. Or the saving of Metriath, however you want to put it. Among those of his servants that have names, the greatest was a spirit whom the Eldar called Sauron, or Gortharon the Cruel, about Morgoth.
Units, await my orders.
Alright. So, let's form a line of battle. These are archer unit, but they're fantastic in the melee, so And at holding. Not necessarily melee, just at holding. There's my battle line. Oop. You guys go right here. Go there. Toggle you off skirmish. Toggle you off skirmish. Toggle you off skirmish. Toggle you off skirmish. Alright, Green River Riders and the Merchant Militia. I want you right there. And then you're going to slowly enter the forest. Wait a minute. I didn't want them to... Oh, Lord. Okay, whatever. Alright. So they are doing that. Alright. Come over here. You form up just like so. Move to engage them. You move over, and like so. Lumbermen. Oof. Got a weaker right flank. You go after those. You three muster up. Go there. You three attack that left flank. You get those horsemen. You attack the fine spearmen. You two attack those pikes. You attack the pikes. You two flare out. And do that. You go there. You three engage there. You from there. You attack the berserkers. In front of you.
If we continue like
Ooh,
this,
yeah.
we will
That's
smash
good
the
shots.
enemy.
Hold that flank as they come around. If we try and circle, do that. We'll win with the cav exchange. Okay, you crush that. You attack those berserkers because they will shred my merchant militia. Go there. You engage those champions in melee. Druidine champions. Cannot let them volley off the missiles. I just gotta volley off into my bow guard. That's not good. How are we doing? Doing quite well. They're about to break. Some good close-up shots. I should be able to slice through those guys, no problem. Here's gonna be a different story. I'm gonna slice through this, no problem. Okay, you come on over here. You right there. Just get this stuttering lag there. Attack the pikes. We'll do fine there. You attack that pike unit. You attack that pike unit. These two units. Get those champions. So they just broke. That's fantastic. Okay, come around. Need to hit these guys in the rear and cause them to collapse. Because once this collapses, then I can throw that into the line and send them back. Farmhand pikemen, not really worried about them. Come on. Break them. Break them. We're holding. We're holding. Keep showering them. Arrows. There we go. Come on. Break, 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 break. Oop, they broke. Some of them did anyways. Fantastic. Get them. They all break. They all broke. Let's go after them. Slowly winning out there. You circle around. Not really worried about the farmhand pikemen. Are they seriously charging? You deal with that. You go there. You circle. You attack those Dunedain warband. A little bit of stutter.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
That's good. We've only lost 10%. And they just broke. That's a cavalry charge I like to see. You push into them. Rain down archers on those pikes. You three. Rain down archers on the pikes. You attack these farmhand pikes. You go after the Dunlun pikes. You go after that other group I attacked you. I get shredded. How are we doing over here? Okay. And the general just YOLO'd into all of this. Well, you only live once apparently. And he went full ham. Never go full ham. Crush them. Who's left? Farming pikes. Charge into their rear. They're good. What are they at? 84%. Okay, so I need to send them. Deal with those. All archers, stop firing. Just gonna kill your own. You just broke, which is good. That means. Wait, what's over here? I see a unit marching. Okay. Go charge the Dunlendings. Actually, where are these? You handle. Where's the other one? You handle that. Got a pretty good battle this episode. Crushed them.
The enemy general flees like
Pretty
the coward he
houndedly.
is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
So I think there's just this one pike unit.
Whatever weapons you can muster. Double time!
That's it. Once they break, it's over. He's fleeing. Keep firing at him. Make him scatter. And the city is saved. Alright, you stop running.
Behold how our cowardly foe
Win
be
the battle there.
awed by the victory we have won here today.
Not bad. 1378, 551 captured. How are we doing? Casualties inflicted 112, Breland bodyguards. Watchman Bogard 134, 141 gatekeepers, 75 merchant calves, 65 wardens, 60 Barbados archers, and 2 down bodyguard, only 44, but eh. Got some good heals though, especially on them, merchant militia, them, who took the most casualties, and I'll need that. How we doing? Okay. We'll go a little bit longer, not too much. Probably go through at least one more intern.
Prime position to launch a cowardly ambush.
Kill them.
We have
Alrighty. Now, let's see what I can do.
your will, my lord.
That's coming in next turn. That'll help out a
Your
lot.
orders, my lord.
You continue south.
Yes.
Are these guys pretty much... They are. Okay. I'm gonna pull them.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
You continue the march to
Making
Tharbat.
camp here.
Alright, so we got some money. That's good. That'll get us some more money. That'll help out too. We'll be out on culture, 48%. So I really need a traveler's way station here to get that culture skyrocketing and get them in. I need 50. Oh, I just need 50%. So, but yeah, I do need that. And leather tanner for later. Our counterattack begins. We have saved the city. That was a pretty interesting battle. I didn't take near as many casualties as what I thought I would, but they did break. Once I knew I handled their cavalry, it was basically just hammering, ambling them in the rear, as long as they didn't get around me. And for some reason, when you take a unit and you put it off at an L shape, the computer doesn't understand that it needs to continue the flanking. Then it just engages it, and it doesn't try and wrap around and get around you for some reason. I don't know why, but Isengard is going to be the problem because I have almost no armor piercing. When I get to them, it's gonna be a slugfest. That's why I'm hoping I can take Tharbad as early as possible. Ooh,
Your orders, my lord.
they are not done just yet. Okay, so I have one option, which is to attack
Yes,
this
my lord.
army, throw them back, let that army come in, and then push south in behind it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move
With
here,
honor.
place a
This
watchtower,
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
and I'm going to end the recording here. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna attack here.
As you command.
Okay, so basically all trash, except for him. So this is actually going to be a pretty easy fight. I just have to put my best units on him and tear him down. Okay, so we'll leave that right there for now. Go make sure there's nothing I can do. Where else? Okay, so that's going up, which is what I need it to. Devastation's going down. Money's rising. That's always fantastic. Doing well there. That needs to be leveled up. I can put that on normal. That'll help a little. What are we doing here? Doing well. Population is growing somewhat.
Your
Okay.
orders, my lord.
So we will start the next
Yes,
episode with
We
this
shall
battle.
engage.
And as you can see, this guy is the person you got to watch out for. So they have no defense skill, so armor piercing will destroy them. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor piercing units. But these guys are the only. This guy and this guy right here, these two right here, the gatekeepers and Bathadar's Rangers unit, are the other ones who are armor piercing with both their range weapons and their melee weapons. So, as always, please remember to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I would like to thank you for any suggestions, any comments, just anything about the videos are useful and helpful. And as always, stay safe. See you next time.